So about 3.5 weeks ago, I injured my syndesmosis while snowboarding, and I've spoken to a lot of people about syndesmosis injuries, and people don't really know what it is. So I have drawn up a few little things here, and let's go through what a syndesmosis injury actually is. As you can imagine, this is like your toes. There's your ankle joint there, and your syndesmosis is a collection of ligaments and tissue that hold your tibia and your fibula together. It's the collection of your AITFL, which is your anterior inferior tibiofibular ligament, your interosseous membrane, which is the stuff connecting your tib and your fib together, and then you also have a PITFL, which is the similar ligament but at the back. The function of these ligaments is to prevent these bones from pulling apart, and what that does is creates a thing called a mortise, which is just like this dome kind of shape between your tibia and your fibula that goes over your talus and creates your ankle joint. And what that allows is for your leg to move over the top of your foot without much movement side to side. Now, going into a little bit more detail, this is the talus, and this is a top-down view of this bone right here in your ankle joint. And what you'll notice is that it's a little bit wider in the front than it is in the back. And that's kind of important for when we get into how you actually injure your syndesmosis. So it's commonly injured when you dorsiflex, so bend your ankle up plus externally rotate. So why does it being wider at the front and narrow at the back mean anything? Because when you go into a dorsiflex position, so a bent forward position, that mortise, the talus, takes up more room because it's wider in the front within that mortise. When it's in a plantar position, so the one and the one, the talus takes up less room within the mortise. As you can imagine, if we go zoom into here, if there's less room, there's more pressure being pushed from the talus out towards the tibia and the fibula. And what's the function of the syndesmosis? It's to prevent that force of the tibia and the fibula pulling apart from each other. And then if you add external rotation, this is a little diagram of what happens when you rotate just a shape. You'll see as you externally rotate the talus, it pushes out on the tibia, and then that puts so much pressure outwards on the tibia and the fibula that it breaks that AITFL ligament and sometimes tears up into the interosseous membrane. The collection of that and that is what a syndesmosis tear is. It's a lot of information, and if you stuck around, well done. I'll go into another video about the different grades and then what I'm doing for rehab, because I'm probably 3.5, 4 weeks into rehab and I'm getting pretty close to being able to get back to running. Hopefully that was somewhat useful.